back and welcome to my channel Soul Journey. Today we're going to be delving into the idea of what it means to be staying on the planet, what it means to be holding a high frequency, and why leaving the planet may not be self-loving. If you like this video, please give it a like and hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Also, if you want to check out my other social media links, the links to that is in the description down below, along with my Etsy shop, which has tarot readings that you can purchase, crystal jewelry, and clothing. Also, if you want to support my projects and putting out my content, I do have a GoFundMe down below in the description if you would like to donate to that. Alright, so let's off to the video. Alright, you guys, so today is going to be a little different. I'm really feeling this call to action and this change in perspective. So I know a lot of us starseeds are very much having a hard time with staying on the planet right now. We see what's going on. It feels very low vibration. It just feels horrible to us, and we're just like, I want to leave. I want to leave. Like, why would I want to stay here? You know, when we say ground, you know, we're here to experience. Like, I don't want to experience this. And I really wanted to talk about this concept because as much as leaving the planet feels like a relief, it really isn't honoring why we are here. A lot of us, you know, feel like, you know, we're on the planet as almost like a punishment. Like it feels like that when it's really not. We all chose to be here, and we all chose to be here for this frequency shift. And, you know, we didn't come here to, you know, just skip around and play. Like, yes, that's part of it, but we came here to shift an entire consciousness. It's gonna be work. It's gonna be intense. You know, this is like a huge thing we're doing. And I wanted to talk about this concept of how leaving the planet is a form of self-hate. Because if you think about it, the Earth is a beautiful place. There's nothing wrong with the Earth. In fact, if you believe everything is in divine order and that everything is synchronic, everything that's happening is exactly what's supposed to be happening. But if you think about it, what is it you actually have an issue with on the planet? It's not the planet itself, it's the beings on the planet, right? The beings on the planet are what making it crazy. If everyone left, the planet would be fine. The planet would be beautiful. In fact, it could be paradise. It could be whatever we made it. And this idea of like, you want to leave the planet, you don't want to leave the planet. The planet is beautiful. There's so many things, you know, you can eat mangoes and make love and do all these amazing things. Imagine the world being in harmony and being, you know, connected and telepathic, and that sounds beautiful. You don't want to leave the planet. You just don't want to experience what's going on the planet right now. And that's why this idea of wanting to leave the planet because you don't like what's going on is a form of self-hate. And I really want to have this hit home because this is very important to understand. The consciousness that is on this planet, along with everything else, is you. We are one consciousness. And the earth is reflecting, or the experience on the earth is reflecting what's going on within us. Remember, everything you experience has to be a reflection of your own reality within you, what you believe, what you see as possible, you know, the negativity, the positivity, whatever it is within you. Your reality is going to be a reflection of what's inside of you. So each being on the planet, it's doing its part to be a reflection for healing the planet. And if you feel hate or disgust or frustration with the other beings on the planet, ultimately you are feeling those things toward yourself, because the planet can't reflect what you are not. And it's important to understand that this is just a bigger version of the self-love experience, the self-love experiment, whatever you want to call it, that's happening on this planet. Because, you know, we look at ourselves and there's things about ourselves we don't like, and we try to remove ourselves from them, and we try to ignore them. And what we're here to do is integrate those things into ourselves with love and compassion and heal ourselves. And so what you're doing within yourself is ultimately what we're here to do on the planet. And so if you are rejecting the planet, you're ultimately rejecting yourself. And so it's important to understand that we chose to come here for this experience. This isn't a mistake. This isn't, something that went wrong. This is exactly what's supposed to be happening. And the reason everything is happening on the planet is because we're all rejecting ourselves. We're all rejecting why we're supposed to be here. If you feel you were supposed to be here for a certain reason and you're rejecting that by wanting to leave, that's a form of not trusting. That's a form of not being in flow. And I completely understand this feeling because I have been here multiple times. I know many other spiritual people I've interacted with have also had this experience of, no, I'm too cosmic. I'm a starseed. I'm not supposed to be here. This doesn't feel good. But that's completely negating the fact that you're here. If you're here, you're supposed to be. This isn't some sort of hellish trick. We chose to be incarnated on this planet for this time. I really want this to sink in. You chose this to have a physical experience. There's a line out the door coming onto Earth who want to be here for this ascension process, who want to be here, and we were chosen. We chose to be here because we knew we were strong enough to succeed in this ascension process. And by deciding that we want to leave and not doing the work is exactly why the planet is where it is. This is a huge shift we are creating. And the only way we can do that is to look within ourselves and deal with the stuff that no longer serves. And I know it's scary. I know it's intense. We feel so intensely in these bodies. It's not only, an experience. It's not only a perception. It's not only, an observing. We feel everything that is going on around us. We feel our body, reflects everything that's going on for us, and that can be really, really intense. When you're not used to having a physical body, you're used to being able to go wherever you want, create whatever you want, be whatever you want, and we don't have this restriction of the physical. And so this is a really intense experience, but we chose it because we wanted to experience physicality, and that is so sacred. This is a 1 in a million chance to be physical, to make love, to experience, to laugh, to cry. This is why we're here. And by denying that, by deciding that that's wrong, that we're not supposed to be here, is ultimately a self-hate of the universal experience that you chose to have. And that's why it's important to ground. That's why it's important to honor this life. That's why it's important to go out and look at anyone, including the people you feel super disdainful towards. Right now it feels like it's the government, the powers that be. I mean, that's kind of how it's always been, but so much now. Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, whoever you have an issue with, ultimately, they are you. No, it's a really hard thing to accept and wrap your head around, but they are another part of Source. And they are playing their part in this ascension process, whatever that means. Because where the resistance is the biggest growth possibility. It's through the most intense moments that we grow the most. And that's why we're here, for soul expansion, for raising in consciousness, to experience, to understand oneness. As long as we see the things and the beings around us as separate, as negative, as evil, dark, we are still playing into the reality of separateness. And as long as we see this separateness, we are going to stay in this frequency. So it's really important to start shifting that perspective and understanding that when you're looking at that being, that person, that experience, that it is just an illusion that they are separate from you. Just like the shadow work within ourselves, just like the things within ourselves that need to be integrated because they are just as worthy of love, that's what the rest of the world needs. Because ultimately, the separateness is the illusion. Us playing into that isn't helping the ascension. It's important that we understand our oneness with this experience. And that's all it is. It is just an experience. It is just a training program, a hologram. And it's really important that we remember that. And so it's time to sit down and honor this choice to be here at this time. We came here for a job. If you leave the job, it's not going to get done. Or someone else is going to have to do it. You chose it. It's time to take responsibility, honor this experience, and come at it with joy and love and passion and say, this is why I'm here. This is why we are here. Us starseeds, whoever's here, everyone who's here is for this, but us starseeds are the ones who are leading the way. We're the ones who are here to teach people, who are here to open up that consciousness. Every interaction you have is an opportunity to awaken someone, to bring love to someone's life, to bring awakening and light to their experience. You may not know it. It's that one experience could completely spark that awakening in them. I see it all the time. I've started jokingly saying, I come with a warning label. You're going to hang out with me. Shit's going to go down. People are going to leave your life. You're going to start seeing things differently. You may want to quit your job. You may, want to go travel. This is what happens when I come into space because I've decided that I'm honoring why I'm here. I'm here to help in this consciousness shift. And so are you. We are all here for that, and make every opportunity an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to share love and kindness. This is what we're here to do. We are here to embody kindness and love and compassion for the entire planet, not just what feels good. We aren't here just to be starseeds when it feels good. We are here to be starseeds because that's what we're here to be through everything. So I want you to really take a moment, maybe not this second, depending on what you're doing, take a moment, or maybe right now, this is when you're supposed to be hearing it. Take a moment, sit down, take a few breaths, and really integrate this awareness into your body. This is why you're here, for this moment. This is exactly what's supposed to be happening. And we have the choice to turn around and go, I'm here, fully. I'm ready. This doesn't feel good, so I'm choosing to shift my reality. I'm choosing to feel differently about it. Yeah, this wave's coming at me and I can be scared, I can be terrified, I can resist it, or I can dive into the wave and feel the wave around me and experience the entire thing, the joy and passion, and say, I'm here, I'm present, and really just take it in stride and go, this is why we're here. I was built for this. How freaking magical is that? We are warriors. We are peace warriors. We are love warriors. We are kindness warriors. We are here to fully embrace this experience. Because this is what we are here to do. We have come to a space where we have no other choice but to embrace this, because we can't flit off. We can't fly off. We can't do something else. We are here. We have chosen this. I honor you. I honor this choice you've made, just like I've made, just like all of the starseeds, just like every other being on the planet has made. I honor that in you. You are brave. You're courageous. You are love. You are ascension in physical form. I honor that within you. I send you blessings and love, and I surround you all in light. Feel that light. Feel that light within you. I honor you. I send you love. many blessings. Namaste. Don't forget, it's all about the soul journey.